most sillies out of you.
The whole process is sillies.
This is very true.
Some ASMR for you.
Fucking frothy, dude. That's a frothy pour. Oh, you've reached equilibrium.
We have...
This video is sponsored by...
Oh god, we'll never be sponsored, hopefully.
Sponsored by cock.
It just means you'll have to start editing more, and you'll have to.
Oh my
you'll have
God.
You'll have to censor our curse words in every episode.
I don't want to do that. We curse a lot.
I could try to curse less.
It's not as bad as Matara.
That's true. She does just drop that. She'll scream at the top of her lungs a not so good word.
Don't
God,
worry, she's just flexing Australianisms. It's fine.
I love her so much. She's one of my favorites.
Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
And welcome back to the Riverdale podcast. I'm sorry, the Full Dark, No Stars Riverdale podcast. It's important. It's important.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Cheryl's amazing.
Looking very dilfy today.
I love
that was my takeaway from the episode. She dropped a, "Oh, hi, Mr. Andrews. You're looking very dilfy today." Hey, yo. Okay, well, no. She's a teenager, but if like some like adult person called me that, said that to me, I'd be like, okay.
Have you never been a teenager and wanted to say that to a man?
If
I have.
If I was in that situation, if I was the father, and a teenager said,
I feel like you would just have to be like take it as a compliment.
I'd shut the door
Period.
in front of their face.
Yeah.
Be like,
well, it's Riverdale, so this is just an average day for them, right?
Normal.
Very normal.
you
Very normal.
got these 30-year-olds playing as 15-year-olds.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's noticeable. I loved this episode.
It was very
this
good.
was episode 9, right?
Yes.
Very good. Very good. I don't know if this is my new favorite episode. It's up there, though. It doesn't trump Dark Betty.
Yeah.
I think that's still my favorite
peak.
episode.
The reveal of Dark Betty, which like we just assumed she put on the wig and everything because we thought that she looked like Polly. But now we know what Polly looks like, and she doesn't look anything like that.
Yeah, so it's Dark Betty.
It's Dark Betty, yeah. She had to go full Dark Betty.
Full dark
no stars Betty.
We love to see it. we do love this. Okay, so this episode was mostly about Cheryl,
yes,
best girl, where she took her shot at trying to get with Archie.
With Archie, yep, because everyone has to try, right?
Everyone tries.
Every single one of them.
And we got a little bit more with Betty and her family drama, where Polly, last episode, went to go live with the Blossoms.
With the Blossoms.
Oh,
the better choice.
My God.
Obvi.
Yeah.
Obvi.
Yeah. I like how the mom feels like a character.
Like, actually. And, I mean, part of that, I feel, is contributed by the fact that that she's acting.
Yeah.
Like,
everyone has been acting their fucking heart out this entire show. Like, where I'm, like, every other scene I am giving a standing ovation of, you're doing it. You're acting.
I would have to say probably the flattest, which is like, not a low bar, right?
Yeah.
The flattest performance is honestly probably Archie.
Oh yeah.
Like his general reactions to things and everything. He doesn't emote a ton.
He's constantly giving like soft boy puppy dog eyes every single scene. Like I'm just like, oh,
like that, I'm sure that's the direction, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So you have to just be soft boy, so everyone just likes you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There's got to be a reason everyone loves Archie, but when it comes to just being a character, compared to the rogues gallery that is the rest of this cast, he just doesn't stack up.
No.
He just doesn't.
What was the line from Cheryl near the start of the episode where she's like, I heard you liked music. I thought music was your thing. Play on. Play on.
It was like some weird fucking... Because that was her introduction to the episode.
That's her first scene.
Oh my God. I'm going to find the quote because it was like... It was something, dude.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I was very into it. the whole time. She really did go into that scene and go, the show is about me now.
Period.
Which is the energy that like 90% of the cast of Riverdale go into every single scene with. And I'm very here for it.
There's a Cheryl Blossom's most iconic moments compilation.
We can't watch it. There's definitely spoilers.
Yeah, definitely. We can't.
We can't.
We can't.
I'm gonna have to make one of those when we're done watching.
I'll find the show for you on Blu-ray.
Oh, please.
And get that.
I'll like hand rip every episode.
Let's see, there's season 1 quotes.
Which are just good.
Just in general. That's where I'm looking. Because
damn, it doesn't look like it's listed.
It might just be buried in here somewhere. Because I need it.
Right. Oh god.
But I guess I'm so mad that this show is so good.
Right. Love every single scene. Yeah, we did everything with Betty. Mom's trying to tear down the Blossom family.
Yeah.
Doing everything she can. I love when I thought she was going to set fire to the building.
Oh, with where the dad is?
Yeah,
Mr.
where
Blossom
the dad
was.
works.
Yeah. Well, they both like worked for the paper, I guess, but I guess he
fired her.
Yeah. I guess he was her senior, or he owned the paper. I don't know. But yeah. Man, it was great grandpappy Blossom that killed great grandpappy
yeah, Blossom killed the Cooper. Yeah.
And that's why they are just family feud.
Oh my god.
Love to see it.
I feel like I should have cared more about the Veronica story this episode.
A little bit.
And I really just didn't.
Yeah, like we're mostly waiting for the buildup of finally having Hiram out of jail.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's
when does this man he has to show up soon?
Yeah.
Because they just keep talking about this character we've never seen.
Or they're just going to hold that off for like the finale, season 1.
Sure.
Mid-season, maybe.
But yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting because it's like, okay, you have the one girl from the Slut Shane episode came back.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, her daddy's sad, almost committed Sudoku.
Right.
Almost.
I think he took like because I remember when Veronica had heard the news.
Yeah, it was a failure.
Yeah, he was saying he's
in the hospital
recovering, like, whatever. Fine. But she was having her moment because she's like, oh, it's my dad's fault that your dad kind of tried to do that thing that's not so good.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
And it's like, okay, like it's touching, it's handled fair as well as Riverdale can. It's not delicate.
And
let's say
it's probably not going to be the last. If I had to guess.
No,
if I had to guess.
No.
However,
it is what it is.
Yeah, but
I'm surprised Jughead didn't have a story this episode.
He didn't.
He
was there for Betty. Like if Betty needs support, he's typically going to just be there.
Yeah.
But he didn't have a major story role as per usual, Mm-hmm. But with a cast this large, I'm okay with taking a break on, you know. Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Just like, am noting the fact that Jughead's kind of there.
Like, there's been a surprising amount where Archie has taken a pretty significant backseat.
Good.
But just him being the boy of the show.
Also, like, we knew it was going to happen. That Archie and what's-her-face were going to break up.
Yeah.
I like how she broke up with him and got to keep agency.
Period.
I thought they were going to string that along and have her, like, constantly forgive him. But just like, no, you haven't been there.
Yeah.
We're done.
Actually. He's been doing... Like, sure, he
Good
does
for
have
you
a
for
lot
standing
going
up
on.
to the Blossoms. Good for you.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of this.
Like, you're clearly dealing with stuff and I can't be a priority for you and I'm not going to just sit around for you.
Yeah.
So get on. Right?
And I'm like, lit.
Yeah.
Live your life.
And it wasn't even like drama surrounding how when Cheryl kissed him in the episode, right?
No.
She had just was fed up.
Yeah, she was just like, you're not around.
Was it Liz? Is her name Liz?
That was Val.
Val. It is Val.
Yeah.
It's Val. Yeah.
Oh, that was a V name.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Good on her, right?
Yeah, like it.
And it was such a quick moment, too. Moment in the episode.
I like that it was pretty quick. She's just like casual.
Yeah.
Archie's like, oh, I fucked up. But I did fuck up, so I can't complain. And then just moved on with his life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, wow. Okay.
He didn't go like incel mode about it. Which
he's
was
just like,
awesome.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I guess I can't say you're wrong. So
everything you said is correct. Oh well.
Well, I guess we'll see who he ends up with next. If he actually, what if he doesn't just get with Cheryl?
Is that winning?
Yeah. Like, she's insane, but absolutely.
Right.
You would never a dull moment in that relationship, let me tell you.
Oh,
that would be
exciting.
Excitement minute one.
It's true. It's true.
Oh boy.
What are we doing here? We're at Murdoch's place, right?
We jacked off.
Yeah. Daily occurrence.
Though I think Sam jacked off twice.
I mean, same.
You got that quick reload, you know what I'm saying? Got that quick reload perk.
Oh my god.
And now it's the next day. We had Riverdale drama in Echo, which was
true.
Great.
It's true. Holly desperately trying to prove that she's as good as Cheryl, and it's not happening, girl. You'll never be that good.
Like, I actually genuinely loved all of that little drama in that previous part. I loved that.
I love that the boys are like, we don't have to listen to you. And she's like, yes, you do.
That shit was tea.
Yes,
I loved it. It was really good.
I'm blackmailing all of you. Like,
yeah, well, if you don't marry me, everyone's going to know that you fuck men. Haha, hee hee. And given this time period, you'll just be killed.
That matters.
That matters, yeah. Whoops. So I guess we gotta march on with the day.
It's true, it's true. Part of me wished I could hear them again, just to remind myself how wrong everything feels about this morning. Murdoch is cleaning and dressing himself.
Didn't have to load a thing. You were doing so well, computer.
I know. Ralph puts on a kettle on the stove, and we can hear it whistle. We're all going about the motions in silence, as if it were an ordinary day. Murdoch heads to the door, but Ralph stops him before he can squeeze the handle.
Going so soon?
Oh shit! Oh no!
It was just the remote.
I want to be at the house early, so to make sure there aren't any unnecessary setbacks. No, we ain't even had breakfast. Please. Don't worry on my behalf. You should both eat. I'll find something small at the house if I grow peckish. He leaves before Ralph can interrupt him. Ralph puts his glass down and looks at me. What?
Bit of a bad notion to suggest he keeps Jim wrapped around his finger, ain't it?
I sip the glass of water I've been given. Slowly. Might as well cut, yes. Cut in with the good ideas. Then since you can hear everything on the other side of the wall. What else can he do?
He should have called the bluff.
It ain't a bluff. I've seen the evidence. Ralph rubs his temples.
And because she wants to convince you that she has the power to make that call. She doesn't. The last thing Holly Burns wants to do is look as though she failed her mother. If those pictures get out, she loses what she's worked for years. And the blame will come down on her too. She knows that.
Still too much of a risk for anybody to tell her no.
Which is the kind of explanation somebody like her will count on. I don't know what's worse. How pitifully shallow this little scheme is, or the fact that she knew everybody would perform for it.
Why try when something works?
Because it wouldn't if he could escape them. We both know by now he needs to stop depending on his family, or else they will use up everything he is and leave nothing left. And here you are telling him to lean into that.
Until we can find those photos. I shrug. Yeah. If there ain't no way to stop them using them, might as well learn to use them to fight. Use them back. Yes. Right?
Wrong. Holly's sloppy, but do you think the same could be said of their mother? He needs to establish his boundaries, not stretch his own further. He might be uncomfortable first, but that's part of why they push him so hard, They know he'll allow it. Because he's comfortable with that position.
If you think he's doing everything wrong, then why are you still sticking around?
Because I've still got a profitable setup here, and I need to save up. That means playing song and dance on occasion for these delusional people. They don't bother me much when I tell them no. But Murdoch is in a position where he can't without a blow-up. I say we're well overdue for a blow-up, and I can't even guarantee I'm the one who's going to do it first.
I stand up to intimidate him, but he doesn't flinch.
I'll give you a day, but I won't give you forever. Tick-tock, lover boy.
I scarf down the fried egg in 3 bites, leave the plate on the counter, and turn my back on him, headed towards the door. When I'm outside, it takes most of my restraint not to slam it closed. The fucking gall. Everybody I meet as of late seems to think they're an unstoppable force, but it's like they're blind and can't see that they keep bouncing into one another. Murdoch has been setting more boundaries. He's been trying, failing, but but where's he gonna go if everything goes sideways? Doubt he'd want to spend the rest of his life hiding in my goddamn bedroom. I'm not used to being up so early that it's still dark. We love when it's dark out.
Oh, so dark. Oh boy. How
no
are you...
stars, some might say. It's fine.
Is it fine?
No. But, you know, it's... we just gotta live with it.
Yeah, we just out here. It's fine.
Yeah. I knock on the door and wait. I expect one of Murdoch's parents or the siblings to greet me. But I'm staring at the face of a stranger. She's a fox, but her fur is gray, and she's wrapped mostly in scarves. She teeters back and forth as she moves and squints through her glasses when she looks at my face. Socks told me there might be somebody else coming.
Socks?
I think that's the nickname Ralph called Murdoch once, but it's strange hearing a stranger say it. Oh,
it's Murdoch's grandma.
Okay.
Grandmama.
I see. Wrapped in scarves.
She's wrapped in scarves.
Oh, why? You're one of his friends, yes?
Yeah.
She turns and starts hobbling away deeper inside the house.
I kind of wish we got to see her.
Give it 3 updates.
Yeah, facts.
Come on into my living room. There's something about this woman who that gives me hard to place feelings. Yeah, okay. Cool. Not bad ones, but not good ones. It's the same kind of feeling you get when you're in a church. You can't help but feel like you're walking in on something that's been here before you were born and will be here longer after. That's not to say I think this old woman will outlive me, but she has a big presence that makes me feel like mine is shrinking into a shadow of her footsteps.
I noticed you mentioned that this is your living room. Don't this place belong to Gretchen and Alfred?
She shakes her head quietly.
I didn't say anything.
I
didn't say a word. You did good. I don't know what you didn't do anything.
You did everything. Not without my money.
But you don't live out here, do you?
No. I only visit for crucial family matters. Living here is an act of hubris. A perfect challenge for my daughter. She turns to me and squints. Doesn't she know the soil's bad? She says that like it's obvious.
Do you mean the roses?
She squints again. Then she shakes her head. No, not the roses. Though roses of all things. In the desert? And she pokes at the logs in the fireplace to kick up embers. Now there is an eternal conquest. Then she puts another piece of firewood down. But enough about plants. I meant a common kind of sense that isn't so common anymore. Everybody should know that if you want to live in a place with good soil, you need goodwill and good people. Usually, to do that, you and your family's friends had to treat the place right for a long time. But sometimes folks get lucky with their neighbors, and there's plenty of harmony to go around already. If a place is convivial.
I've never seen that word.
What does convivial mean?
Let's find out. There, I can do it too. No, I don't want the French restaurant. There's a French restaurant called Convivial.
Well, doesn't exist to me.
Convivial. Of an atmosphere or event, friendly, lively, and enjoyable.
Lit.
A convivial cocktail party. So
should we have a convivial cocktail party?
You don't like cocktails.
I don't. I'll just splash it at someone's face. That's what they all do.
We could make mocktails.
What the fuck's a mocktail?
You make alcoholic drinks, but without alcohol.
That's not alcoholic.
It's more just about getting the flavor of a drink. Because, like say, like a margarita, right?
Yeah.
People, apart from the alcohol, people like the flavor of a margarita. But if you don't want an alcohol, you can
What's in it?
Tequila.
Well, that's obviously not going in there.
Exactly. But the other flavors are... I mean, I don't exactly know how to like make a from scratch margarita. People use a margarita mix, but like it's got like lime flavors and stuff like that. Usually it's cold. Well, it's always cold. But
I would like a boiled margarita
you can do
alcoholist.
But you can do like a margarita, what people would call a virgin margarita without the alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, they can be done. If we want to have a cocktail party, we can do that.
I can have a virgin
I can just
cocktail party.
I can just make you non-alcoholic drinks.
Sounds like a bad lemonade.
Well, you have to try things to know what you enjoy, because like drinks are so specific as far as like their recipes and how they're made. Yeah. If you have something you're curious about, I could probably make it for you without alcohol.
Let's just have all of them.
That doesn't. Okay. We'll go drink.
We can make what is that one drink? A White Russian?
A White Russian. I'll have to, because that's vodka. We could probably do it without vodka though. I'd have to look it up. I don't exactly know how to.
I think it's just milk.
Like vodka and milk.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's something you can substitute, but then again, I don't fully know. I haven't looked into it because
I remember the one line
I drink
from
alcohol.
The Catwoman movie where she's like, "I'll have a White Russian, no vodka."
That's just
because she's Catwoman.
That's pretty good.
I'm sure they high-fived in the writers' room.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, we're so smart." I wonder what comes in if I put in virgin White Russian.
Okay, sure. If a place is convivial, I've already forgotten how to pronounce
Convivial.
it. Convivial. Due to the goodwill and the care of the people, you can plant roots that spread deep. And the attitude of the people who live somewhere reflect in the place. She looks around her and shakes her head. You can probably see what I mean. You're a tourist, like me.
How do you figure that?
She looks me up and down again. You don't have the feel of a local.
What gives you that idea?
Well, your clothes are clean, your hands look soft, and your shirt's buttoned awfully low. Sure.
Oh wait, are the dogs still outside?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Here, you keep going, I gotta let them in.
Okay. You work in entertainment?
Yeah.
Is that what we're calling entertainment these days? She nods firmly and goes back to poking the coals. I noticed that she's heating something over the flame, but it doesn't smell like food. Look at all the dogs.
I used to think this place wasn't so good when I first came here. But it was always less bad than home.
Everybody needs a house, but a house is not a home. Homes come after the house. People get that backwards. Do you know what I mean? Oh, having troubles pushing the dogs.
A little bit.
Oh, God.
Well, he slipped, and he had a hard time standing up.
Okay. Oh.
I think they thought that the
Yeah?
garage opened, but the garage did not open.
They're all staring in
Unless
a
someone's
funny way.
here.
Mm.
You keep reading. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No. She seems to pick up on my tone regardless. I'm saying that people can make a house into a home. The same way a town is people. The same way a city is people. These things all come from people. And the kinds of people get reflected in the homes, the town, the cities. Look at this town. I know my daughter insists it's a city, but it's still a town in my eyes.
I would never call this a city, even by, like, this time period standards.
What if you never were in a thing larger than this? It'll seem like a city to you.
I guess, but, like...
If you don't know, like, if you've never been to, like, a New York, you really wouldn't know, like...
But wouldn't people that live here just call it a town?
Shoot. Well, remember, this is a hustling and bustling town, though, because of the railroad and the mines.
Okay.
So it could probably feel like a city
They
if you aren't.
By their standard,
Yeah.
it feels like a city. I see.
It is incorrect to think of it as a city, but
Gotcha.
by the individual standards.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, because it's not like they can turn on the telly and see what a New York looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Turn on the telly.
Put on the telly, my dear. It's fine. I can tell that there are attempts to make things right. There's some good people doing good here. But it's not the kind of good that bounces back from catastrophe. You lose your entertainment halls and you lose your mines. You lose your people. But that's all backwards. There needs to be room for that kind of resilience. A community will give life to a home when it breaks down. But a community ready to leave the moment that happens makes ruins out of their buildings, no matter how new the paint is. I expect her to keep on going in the way that older folks tend to, but she stops. It takes a hold of a chair, then coughs. It starts as a bit of a wheeze, but then it turns into an all-out hacking cough, and that racks her body.
Oh no, she's gonna die right here.
I hope so. Then she finishes. She wipes the tears from her eyes. Sorry about that. Bad air. This old woman better not die when I'm all by myself with her, or I'm gonna lose my mind.
She better not die, or I'm gonna fucking lose it.
I'm gonna get blamed. It's not my fault.
Not this one.
Sam wants to be guilty if he actually kills someone, but not actually.
But not actually, yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Don't want to be a bystander. It's like, I didn't do this one. What do you mean this one? I mean... Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Is there really nobody else around the house to help you?
I've been taking care of myself for over 70 years, so I don't think I'd let him.
Damn, she old.
And I have work to do before the church bells ring for my granddaughter. She gestures at the pot on the hearth. Hearth? Hearth?
Hearth.
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 What is that?
The purest silver for a coin casting. Okay.
Is she making fake money, dude?
My first thought was, she's a monster hunter. She's gonna put on the Van Helsing hat, pull out her double barrel shotgun pistols, loosen that top scarf ever so slightly, say groovy.
Oh man, I love this name. Shit.
And then she'll kill Ralph.
Oh my god. Oh, that's what this game is missing, is vampires.
Oh, we're so close.
We're so close.
We're so close.
We need it. We need it, dude.
Have you ever played that game of going like, what are you, a vampire or a werewolf? You decide for someone else. It's like, you remind me of a vampire or werewolf, just given their personality traits.
No, I can't say I've done that before. That sounds fun though.
It's real silly. It gets real silly really fast, because if you say that someone's a vampire but they think of themselves masculine, they'll just feel real angry.
Really?
Because it's like, because vampires are like twinky and whatever, but werewolves are masculine. So if you say someone's a vampire, I suppose they're usually like...
Between the two of them, I guess. I don't know. Like, vampires...
Because it's like... you project certain traits on those monsters, and so people who align themselves with certain traits that fall under those two monsters, it's somewhat fun.
I guess.
Also, every gay man wants to consider themselves a werewolf.
Well, that's right. See, it does. When you say that, it does seem like vampires are more for the female gaze and werewolves are for the male gaze.
Yeah.
In that sense.
Yeah.
But like.
But also, what personality traits do you embody? Like.
Right. Exactly. I don't know. Like, I mean, whether or not one or the other was assigned to me, I don't really think I wouldn't care enough to argue, right?
It would always be, because there's going to be like a couple people. If we're like in a large group and we play that game, there's always going to be a couple that are like, "What do you mean?
What do you mean? I'm so big and hairy. What do you mean? I'm a vampire."
So tell us in the comments, people. Are you a vampire or are you a werewolf?
And just because you're a furry doesn't mean you can't skew the answer.
No one wants to be a vampire.
but be fucking for real with yourself. Are you? Just look at you. Just fucking look at yourself. Some of you are, okay? It just is what it is. I'm not gonna name names.
It's fine.
Just is what it is.
I assume I fall under vampire more than werewolf.
I mean,
it's fine. That means I can date a werewolf.
I could date. Yeah, I could just date a werewolf.
Date a werewolf.
Yeah, you live vicariously through. You know
how it is. I wouldn't give Mr. Sterling my blessing if he wouldn't provide the silver himself. Don't rely on a man who won't pay. She gets it.
She gets it.
I think she might be my favorite member of the family. Friendship ended with Murdoch.
With Murdoch. Murdoch's grandma's my new best friend.
I see you smiling. You agree with me?
It's a pretty certain reassurance.
Much better than blackmail.
I lose my train of thought. You were around last night.
Lad, you could wake the dead with that argument. But of course, my daughter and her husband still managed to sleep through it. I appreciate you standing by Socks, though. He has fewer helpers than heaven these days, by the looks of it. That's a good line.
I like that.
I like that
expression.
A lot.
He's got fewer helpers than heaven. I like that a lot.
She goes to the couch and retrieves a little orange envelope from a velvet green.
Velvet. It's the villain from Trolls 3.
We live in the suburbs. Our parents were dentists.
How was school today?
Stop attacking me! I think that's like my favorite scene in fiction. I'm just like The velvet green bag. Then she hands it to me.
Is this?
Saw me grandson's Willie enough when he was barely a few months old. I don't need to see it again when he's a grown man.
Grandma's a real one, man. Murdoch's grandma's a fucking real one. I'd take a bullet for her any day.
She'll fire that bullet.
She will. Like, hey, hold still. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Bang.
I need some target practice.
Just try it. Nothing vital, please.
I exhale.
Funny that you're the second person your granddaughter's given photos to. Who just got rid of them?
She nods forcefully and pokes at the envelope. That one's always had a bad habit of taking the rest of the family for granted. She can put the men in line, but she has yet to realize how poorly she contends with the other women.
So, why are you telling me this?
Because you get lumped in with the girls.
Sam's just one of the girls.
Just one of the girls, you know.
He'll dish.
That makes her bark out laughing.
Oh, speaking of dish.
Yeah.
Meg and I were at the grocery store today, and I saw Mean Girls coffee creamer. You had to search for the actual flavor of it. It was just a pink bottle that just said Mean Girls, like it was just Mean Girls flavor.
Okay, but like, doesn't that almost make it better?
Yeah, kind of.
Don't you want it to just be?
I had to like turn the thing and look for the actual flavor.
What flavor was it?
I don't even remember.
Oh, was it not like a unique flavor?
It was.
Oh, okay.
I think so. I don't think it was a normal flavor, but it just said Mean Girls on it. Like it was like for like the new
flavor
film.
Mean Girls.
It was Mean Girls flavor.
Just be a mean girl.
Just be a mean girl. It's either essence or literal like Mean Girl juices. I have no idea which one.
Oh no!
I did not want to buy it.
Oh no! It's fine. Because, laddie, please don't take offense when I say this, but outsiders aren't considered a threat. Oh, okay.
Last name, Rowan. The Rowan family.
Rowan.
So I guess this is Gretchen's mom.
Wan.
Wow. She is a dog of some kind.
A canine.
A canine of sorts.
Foxes count as canine, right?
They are canines,
okay.
Yes.
That's fine. The Rowans have always survived, so long as they support their own. But what I see from this side of the family has been, let's say, mixed for now. I've done most of what I can do with this time on this planet, so the rest is up to the coming generation.
Gamer?
I hear the wood creak upstairs. I can tell it's the natural straining of the house, or if there's somebody up there. Oh, I can't tell. We cannot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Unable.
Are you sure there's nobody else in the house?
She looks up. Nobody who should be, at least.
Do you think she'd have the negative to those in her bedroom?
Most likely. It's been hers alone long after the wee kits moved out. You're thinking of looking for them, aren't you?
Not without your permission. Like you said before, you own the house.
You learn quickly. She's quick to turn to give me instructions to the bedroom. I wouldn't stay longer than 10 minutes unless you mean to be caught.
Right.
What is this room?
Lots of built-in shelving. Let's go.
What? Are these books? Is this a reader?
Literally, what else did you do in this day?
Have sex?
Not Holly? No.
She's blackmailing enough men.
That's different.
Maybe that's her hobby.
Yeah, blackmail.
Yeah.
Reading and blackmail.
Yeah.
Not sex, not drugs, reading and blackmail.
It's just okay, but it's like I would expect this kind of thing in Dahlia's room.
She probably also has a lot of books.
And also, Is it? That's just annoying having a bookshelf that high.
Yes, but aesthetic.
I don't fucking care. I want to be able to just reach for it.
No, I wanna have to pull over a tiny ladder and climb up and be like, oh, I'll go get that. Do-do-do-do-do. Get one on a railing and wheel it over.
People are so dumb. No.
Yes.
No. No. To waste my time like this. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? We're gonna end the part here.
Okay.
So we'll see you guys around.